Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Hoosiers. We expect Memorial Stadium to be rocking because these fans have been getting ready since early this morning. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Hoosiers ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be brought down. So Iowa State's offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
The Cyclones have a first down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the Cyclones will hustle to the line.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cyclones have this offense rolling. Looking to move it through the air. Coming after him. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Darrisaw. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little strike down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot, got there, hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking.
Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. They'll run the counter. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, and now they face a third down. They'll run play action. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that.
You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the year. The juices are flowing. You march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
after putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Indiana's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on second and long from the 23. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. He looks that one in nicely. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. The sure hands, it's Thorne. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. It's complete to the right. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Handoff from the gun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Looking to throw. He caught it. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Guys, he's already got 44 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. And the Cyclones headed quickly to the line. They'll go to the counter play. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. The Cyclones send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Final play of the quarter coming. Touch pass on the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch called for, and take it at the 30-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. And the Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off play action. He lobs one high down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He lets one fly deep. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man out of the backfield. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on 2nd down. Give to the single back. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Hoosiers get enough to move the chains. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Slams it ahead. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And the Cyclones are in the hurry-up.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying play action. Caught behind the line. It's Darasol. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. On 3rd down, going up top. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Cyclones will punt this one away. Now on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got it. Touchdown, Hoosiers! A great catch and run for 6.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the 1st half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the 1st half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them.
They'll throw it on first down.
A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Cyclones line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. He spins that thing down the middle. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. At the 45, on his way. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. He's going to pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Gets open down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Lets it fly. It's incomplete and nearly intercepted in the end zone. You get the ball that close, you cannot put it in harm's way. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Bloomington. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
We're ready to get it started here in the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Oh, picked off. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Here's the handoff. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. The Cyclones want to crank the tempo. The play-action fake. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30...
Fires and picked off. Got room on the return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. The quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. Keeps it on the bootleg. Caught close to the marker. It's Thorne. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The run from the shotgun. Nice move to keep moving. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback on the keeper. The Hoosiers get it past the sticks. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Got his man downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
A nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback putting it right on his guy.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got his man. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana!
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They're going to throw it to start the drive. They're trying to get to it. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Here's the return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they want in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. It'll be a draw. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Pulls it in. It's Thorne. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Hoosiers are rolling down the field. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Hoosiers look to do some damage in the red zone. Fast motion from the offense. They'll try the run. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Between the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Virginia found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat. A perfect example of just how strong this program is. All about stacking wins there in Charlottesville. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. From the gun, give on the inside. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Darasol. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. The offense starts with a short field. He'll start this drive firing. Unloads to the wideout. And here's the third interception of the night. Takes it the other way. The 30. He's at the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Cyclones!
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Now the play fake. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. Touchdown, Hoosiers! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. unloads to the wideout. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Pressure coming. They cough it up near their own goal line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Iowa State sending the offense back out. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Cyclones decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Offense getting set for 1st down. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The Hoosiers get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback checking off. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. The give and tick, 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 tick. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. They'll try to pick up the 1st. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to run for it. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Offense set on 1st down. The old coaching cliche, go win-0 every week. And for the 1st week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. first game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for.